There are three methods that we use to capture deer. There are drop nets, rocket nets, and clover traps. This is a clover trap. We set clover traps up in areas where we can get behind gates or places where the deer, once it's captured, isn't going to be exposed to a lot of human activity or disturbances, because once it's trapped in there, it's trapped until we come and check it on the next day. We'll put these traps somewhere where we've seen deer activity. We'll put bait out in that area, let the deer come, find that bait for a few days. When we bait a clover trap, we put the bait in the rear, so the deer has to go all the way in and set the tripwire off. We also like to spread a little corn around the entrance to get that deer to sniff around, find the corn, know that there's bait in there, and then continue on into the trap. It's at the entrance, continue into the trap, find the bait pile here. Once they're back here, they basically will start pawing at the corn, bend down with their head, and trip the tripwire. Once they do that, they're caught in the trap. Once the deer is in the clover trap and we check it on it the next day, we'll see that there's a deer in the trap, get out of the vehicle, get to the trap as quickly as possible. One person will open the door, get in the trap quickly, and hopefully the deer will get to the back of the trap because they see you coming. You get in the door, make sure the door closes behind you. The second person behind you will make sure that door is shut. You get in there with the deer. You want to kind of corral the deer with your arms, kind of straddle it with your legs, and then gently and firmly, using your weight, get the deer down to the ground. Once it's down to the ground, the other person will get in the trap with you. They will put on a hood to cover the deer's eyes. That calms the deer down quite a bit. Once that's done, the second person will also put in some ear tags and take down the important data such as the sex of the animal and the age. Once the deer has been ear tagged and the data has been taken, we will position the deer towards the front of the trap, maybe even try to wiggle the deer out of the trap a little bit, open the door, and then basically let up on the deer and give it a little push out the front door. The deer will jump up real quick and run off, and the deer is released at that point. Deer that we capture in the clover trap will get an ear tag. This ear tag has a reward associated with it. There's a toll-free number to call to report the harvest of the deer. And then there's also an identification number that goes along with that deer. If you call that number, give the information, there's a $100 reward. We chose these ear tags because they're white on the inside to match the white fur that's on the inside of the deer's ear, and it's black on the backside to blend in with the dark color of the deer's backside of their ear. This hopefully will result in hunters not knowing that they're harvesting a deer with ear tags, so it's an unbiased sample. The purpose of these ear tags is so we can get accurate harvest rates of how many deer that we've put tags in, and how many get harvested.